Moses pleaded with God to forgive Israel after they made the golden calf and worshipped it. And he went ahead to ask God to blot his name from his book if God would not forgive Israel. In Exodus 33, 7-11, God spoke to him man to man, or as man to man. And in Exodus chapter 33, verse 17, God testified that he knew Moses personally by name. A question for us there. If God were to testify of me today, if God were to testify of you today, what would the testimony be? Remember, he said he will say of some people that he knew them not. And one scripture that draws my attention is the book of 2 Timothy 2:19. It says, the foundation of God stands sure, having this seal: the Lord knows those who are his. So we all cry, Father. Can God testify of us as his sons or as his children? But for Moses, God testified that he knew Moses personally by name. The relationship between God and Moses grew so close that at a point Moses desired to see God's face. And that request would have been granted if Moses wouldn't have died if he saw God's face. But God gave him the closest thing to that, which was in seeing his glory. So for someone that had this much walk with God, that had been used miraculously by God, he could have used his authority to do away with both Miriam and Aaron for questioning his decisions, but he did not. A rhetorical question for you. How do you react when your subordinates or those you're leading seemingly question some of the decisions you make? Or how do you use the authority, both spiritual and physical, against those who do not agree with you? Or is it that as soon as people question some steps you take, you do away with them? But Moses never did that. So even when God punished Miriam, Moses still pleaded with God on her behalf. Another question. Do you rejoice at the calamities of those who disagree with you?